All right guys, we got the Stillen Supercharger installed and we're gonna find out what kind of horsepower she makes on the dyno. And this is gonna be wheel horsepower. All right guys, we dynoed the 370Z with the Stillen Supercharger kit, and it made 343 horsepower and 291 foot-pounds of torque. And it's a little disappointing because we thought it was going to make up around 380 to 400 at the wheels. And we had quite a time with this. This is supposed to be a supercharger that you can basically, bolt on in your garage with your buddy over the weekend. And Stillen has like a mail order tune, basically email you the tune and you plug that in through using the UpRev system, tuning software, and that all comes with the kit, and you're supposed to be able to just drive it, okay? So the first tune we got wouldn't even start the car. The car wouldn't even start, and I don't know, how many tunes was it, Josh? Let's bring Josh in. He's our resident expert in the field. Here he comes. Dramatic shot here. All right. So, how many tunes do we have on this car?
We've put probably 6 or 7 different tunes on the car, 3 of which wouldn't even start the car.
Okay, so 3 separate tunes wouldn't even start the car. And then we were going through it, checking everything, all the wiring, checking everything out, making sure that we had it done correctly, okay? Because we were like, well, maybe it's us,
Yeah.
I don't know. So we spent, 6-8 hours probably trying to figure out if we did anything wrong with it. We couldn't find anything wrong. We begged Stillen for another tune. They sent another tune, right? The 4th tune started it.
Yep. And then when we started it, we thought we were getting somewhere. We brought it out, brought it on to the dyno, let it warm up, gave it everything about 50% throttle. It revved up, no problem. You go over 50% throttle, it threw the check engine light on, went into limp mode.
So it would go into limp mode after 50% throttle?
Yeah.
Okay, so it was throwing something the car didn't like what it was seeing with the supercharger or whatever, threw it in the limp mode. So that was the 4th tune. And then we got what? How many after that tunes?
But then not only that, it was our fault that it wasn't installed correctly. So they were giving us the runaround on check this, check that, which I can understand, but this car only has 6,700 miles on it. It's
right.
Brand new. There is nothing wrong with it, and the install on it
is
pretty. You've got one pipe.
Right here.
And then the intake pipe.
And they kept asking, does it have boost leaks? Does it have boost leaks? And we were like, no, we did a smoke test. There's no boost leaks. And then one thing we noticed on the dyno, the horsepower would, like around 6,000 RPM, would level off. And with a centrifugal supercharger like this, it's supposed to just climb until you shut it down, basically. And we said maybe the belt is slipping a little bit. We asked them about that. They never said anything back to us about that the belt was slipping. And so we went in and we tightened it up ourselves, which you're not supposed to. Basically, it comes with this already attached and everything, and you're not supposed to tighten it at all. It says it in the instructions, just leave this alone. So we tightened it because it was slipping bad at 6,000 RPM. And you can hear it in the dyno run we just made. You can hear it right at the very top. What is that, like 6,500?
That was about 75.
Okay. So maybe from 7,000 to 7,500, you can hear it in the dyno video that we are doing right now. So it's still slipping, and we tightened it up from where they had it. So we spent a lot of time on this that we're not going to be able to charge our customer that brought this car to us. And Stillen has just given us runaround after runaround, and saying like it was our fault. But then they send us a different tune and the car starts and runs. And then we told them that it was, not making the horsepower that it should. And They still haven't given us another tune though. They say this tune's perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
This tune is perfect.
Worked
There's
on
nothing
another
wrong.
car, but I would love to see the dyno charts from that car.
Yeah.
And see what they made with this perfect tune.
Yeah. So I don't know where to go from here, but we're disappointed. I'm sure our customer is going to be disappointed in it. But we've basically lost money on this because we spent so much time getting it on and off the dyno, trying to, diagnose a problem that's not there. It was all in the tune. I even went and bought an ECU, another ECU, because they said something about the ECU, something about
Could
it
have
being
been
different
corrupt or
or
bad.
something. So I went and bought another ECU and I said, all right, let's change this ECU out. We'll do that. And they said, no, don't do that. So this is what we're left with. This is what we've got. So I recommend if you're looking to buy a Stillen Supercharger kit for your 350Z, 370Z, whatever, I would look elsewhere. I would not buy a Stillen Supercharger kit.
For a kit that costs $7,500 just
Yeah.
for the kit, not even the install and labor or the dyno time,
It's
it's
crazy.
not worth it. You could turbo it and make more power.
Yeah,
with
for
less
sure.
money.
I mean, it would have to probably be like a rear mount turbo setup, right? I mean, there's no room in here. But still, you could do a rear mount turbo setup and make way more power than this. And it's just, we don't recommend it. And then also, we lost money. We spent so much time on this as a shop, as a business. We lost money on this deal. So we're not going to carry Stillen anything anymore. And we're done with it. So I recommend if you have a shop and you're thinking about selling Stillen stuff, don't do it either. So that's where we're at. Let's close it out. That's a wrap. Check out more videos, like and subscribe, and we'll tell you the truth, basically is what I'm telling you, because that's what happened.